The Bay Area's rock station, 107.7 The Bone.
Back with Les Claypool on Hey Mom, I'm on the Bone. I'm Steven Seaweed. Les, we got one more song and then we'll play the timeline game, and you picked a song from Yes here. What's up with that?
Well, Chris Squire, he's a superhero in my world, and part of your rite of passage as a bass player where I grew up was if you could play roundabout, and I'm still trying to figure out how to play roundabout. But one of my favorite recorded bass sounds ever is the little eighth note bit here in The Fish. That's the hugest recorded bass tone I've yet to hear.
Really?
Yes.
Well, let me throw out a couple of names of a few bass players and just get a quick reaction from you. Just some out there guys like Stanley Clarke, say.
Yes.
Jazz guy. What about him?
I was a big Stanley fan in high school. In fact, the basses I play because he used to have one of these basses. They're Carl Thompson basses.
And Billy Cobham?
He's a drummer.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. No, I'm wrong one. I meant Stu Hamm. That's what I meant.
I never really listened to Stu Hamm.
Okay.
He played with Satriani, correct?
Exactly. And what Geddy Lee from Rush? I know you're a fan of his.
Yes, Geddy was my first. That was the guy that when I was first learning to play bass, he was the guy I emulated as best as I possibly could. In fact, I've developed his profile a little bit over the years. And we toured with Rush few times back in the day, and we became pretty good friends with those guys. He's a good man. Geddy's a good man.
The bassist you admire the most, their work in the entire universe, who would that be?
It would probably be Larry Graham. I think he or Tony Levin.
Couple of kind of jazz funky guys.
Well, I mean, Larry Graham is
definitely
East Bay, Oakland,
yep.
Sly and the Family Stone.
Did you know him when you were growing up? Or?
Pardon me?
Did you know him when you were growing up over there?
I didn't know him personally. I went and saw him at the Oakland Coliseum opening for the Isley Brothers years ago. That was incredible.
Twist and shout.
But Larry Graham he's pretty much the guy that started all the thumping and the plucking, which people later started calling slap bass, which I never really understood.
But that's your style.
Thumping and the plunking.
All right, well, let's listen to Yes, Long Distance Runaround. Here it is on 107.7 The Bone.
107.7 The Bone.
Streaming online at 1077thebone.com.